It's gonna be me again. Look at that. It's rigged.
Yeah.
Rigged.
It's all, yeah. I was gonna say you set it up to get yours out of the way.
Let's hurry up and be thankful.
Yes. Well, since I get to do it, I'll do my honorable mention. My honorable mention was 2009, "Smile" by Idea and Abilities from the album "By the Throat." And
Mhm.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, Idea is the MC and Abilities is the DJ, and Rhyme Sayers is the album, is the label he was on. Idea Mikey, he passed away, OD'd, probably 10 years ago, somewhere around there.
Oh, that sucks.
So yeah, but this was a lot of his stuff was kind of dark hip hop, but this one was very positive, very good. So that's my honorable mention.
Mm-hmm.
My number 5 is 2005. Kid Nothing Boy versus the Echo Factor is the name of the song off the Paper Cut Chronicles by Gym Class Heroes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Which old Travie McCoy, he's done a lot of solo stuff that is probably more in the mainstream vein. Get Your Ass Back Home with I can't remember the gal on it that was singing, but it's probably one of his most trending ones.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I mean, he had a few with Gym Class Heroes that are,
Yeah, we're big songs.
yeah.
So why did those two make you thankful?
Because that whole album is a great album. It got me through a lot. It's it's a deep kind of shit talking. I could sell out, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna be me type of song.
Sweet.
Yeah. Then my number. Let's see. I'll just go in order of the year backwards since that was 2000. That's the way I broke it down. No rules. The 90s, 1992. Rump Shaker, Rex and Effects. Hard or smooth? Brings me to the question: do you like it hard or smooth, Casey?
Smooth.
But that one brings me back to middle school dances. We kind of talked about dances a couple shows ago. Middle school or high school? I don't know exactly. 92. That still would have been middle school. And I mean, watching a bunch of like I said, middle school. I mean, at the time I was middle school, so it ain't weird. Okay, I was in middle school when I was watching middle school girls.
I was gonna say, you gotta be careful.
Yeah, I was in middle school. This was 92. But watching a bunch of white girls try to dance to Rump Shaker, though at the time, very, very appealing. Kind of like,
it'd be hilarious to watch again. Well, again.
Oh my goodness! I remember at it wasn't even my middle school dance. My brother, who I love so much, and who is the reason why I sing. I think I tell you guys about him all the time. But like, it came on like. When I was 14, 15, he used to come and get me for his dances so that I'd have something to do because I was kind of a homebody. And when Rump Shaker came on, he had the whole floor come out. Like when I was at a middle school dance, it was so disappointing because I'd go to my brother's high school dances and people were actually dancing. In middle school, everybody's all weird and awkward and smelly. Yeah. Or they'd just be like awkwardly grinding and people would be around them like a bunch of weirdos.
I definitely like the slow dancing better, though. I only had enough courage to get one about a dance. I was
not me, man. I was out on the dance floor the entire time, man. All the way through high school. I loved to dance, man. We used to go to margaritas and dance, and I freaking loved to dance, man. Whatever it is, hip hop, it just don't matter, man. I just like to dance.
Sweet.
I was dancing the night before the show. My wife was loving it, man. I was out there jamming to some Gus Glasser and just freaking dancing,
Man.
So my number 3, which brings us to 1983, and in honor of Kirk Hammett's birthday today, I had to go with Metallica. From the Kill 'Em All album in 83, like I said, Seek and Destroy. And I mean, there was a couple other ones on there that I enjoy, but that one was probably the one that, teased me into Metallica.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, it was good. It had Cliff, and I mean, I love Cliff. I love Cliff era Metallica. I mean, Newstead is okay, but I like the new guy, Trillo from Suicidal Tendencies. I mean, I've loved him when he was in Suicidal, and I thought that was I thought he was the greatest fit for him.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm glad he stayed, and we've actually got recordings with him doing his thing, because like that first when he first came on, he was still playing all that stuff Newstead and even Cliff wrote, and so it's nice that we've got some. Even though I'm not a big fan of Metallica much anymore, their new stuff, I try to give it a chance here and there. But
I mean, they had a contract.
Yeah, it's kind of. I mean, we're Rolling Stones type of stuff. They I mean, they're just doing it to make money, I think now, or to keep the mortgages paid.
The Rolling Stones.
Yeah. So my number 2 is 76. And like I said, Kiss, I love Kiss, and I don't need much of a reason to have Kiss on here. I Want You has been on repeat for a lot recently because, I mean, hey, I want you. Just feels good. Just feels good.
I remember that coming on MTV, and I was like, and we had just got cable, so I wasn't exposed to anything except for at that point Motown, Elvis, Michael Jackson, James Brown. So I put on MTV, and then I was like, "What is happening? Where all these boys dressed like girls?"
Brilliance. I mean, from the beginning, I mean, making money machine, but I mean, they still made, good music, And Gene had even said that even after all the original members are quit, dead, and gone, he wants everybody to be replaced and the band Kiss to continue on. So he's, what is it that, corporate, I mean, just a corporate entity at that point,
Yep.
Yeah.
Wasn't Kiss on Alvin and the Chipmunks at one point? Like they showed
Scooby Doo.
Yeah,
they had their own cartoon.
Oh yeah, man, they were everywhere.
I mean, they were the first band to really
merchandise the hell out of everything.
Yeah, take control of that. And they set the formula for a lot of the, the pop bands. Anyhow, I mean, they weren't pop, but
yeah.
But all the industry people seen them how much money they were making. They're like, oh, we're adding it to this. Lunch boxes for everybody.
Thing.
My number 1, this one, like I said, I know nobody else really took, and this is not really a Thanksgiving song. It mentions Thanksgiving in the song, but every Thanksgiving I listen to it, and I usually several times in between. But Arlo Guthrie's Alice's Restaurant Massacre from the Alice's Restaurant album from '67. It's like a 12-minute song. I don't know if you've ever heard it, but
I've never heard it.
I've never heard it, but I remember somebody saying something about Alice. Like I keep hearing things about that album.
Yeah, it's
I'm gonna write it down.
I can't think of anything else off the album because I always just go to that one and listen to that one. And it's just it's a powerful political kind of a snapshot of society in 1967 with war going on, the draft, and just society. It kind of touches on everything, and it's set Thanksgiving at Alice's Restaurant. So that's how it's a great song.